mother. First and foremost, I would like to say happy birthday to my son, who would have turned 22 on Friday, August 7th. Instead, we celebrated him in a beautiful place where his spirit still lives on in each and every one of us here today. In the Painesville community, in the community of grieving mothers who have lost their sons to gun violence, and his true friends, and most of all, his family. But no birthday celebration can replace the sound of his voice. No memory can replace his hug. No picture can replace the warmth of him walking into a room. Every milestone that should have belonged to William now comes with pain. Every holiday, every birthday, every ordinary day reminds me that my son was stolen from me. Aviantae, you had malicious intent to harm my son that day. You were heard telling William that you were going to empty a clip into him. You drove head on in the opposite lane toward him, trying to cause a collision as if this was some type of video game. But this was not a game. This was his life. This was a real person with a big heart, a soul, a future, and a family that loved him beyond words. You stalked William throughout the day. You plotted with your family members to entrap him. I have had to sit through trial after trial, showing up for every court date, forcing myself to stay strong. While listening to the evidence how this was planned out, not only that day, but months before. I have had to witness the details of my son's last moments. I've had to carry pain no mother should ever have to carry. I cannot understand the hate you had in your heart for my son. What I do know is that William had love in his. He had charisma, personality, charm, and he had a hustle about himself. He had a light that drew people to him. He was loved deeply, and he gave love freely. That light made him special, and I believe it was something you could not stand to see. But I commend you for ending your life. Because of your choices, my family has been sentenced to a life of grief. We have to wake up every day knowing William is not coming home. We have to live with empty chairs, unanswered phone calls, unfinished dreams, and memories that hurt because they are all we have left. You did not just take one life, you shattered an entire family. You wounded a community. You added another mother to a group none of us ever asked to belong to. I want you to understand that your life is forever changed because of your decision to choose violence and murder my son. You chose hate, jealousy, violence, and cowardice. William chose love, loyalty, family, and life. You may have taken him from this world, but you did not erase him. His spirit lives on in me and his family and friends. But William's life was not the only life changed. I stand here today as William's mother, broken but still standing. I stand here for my son because he cannot stand for himself. I stand here to say his name, to defend his memory, and to remind this court that William was a leader, and the pain of losing him will never leave me. I ask this court to remember the death of what was taken from us. I ask that justice reflect the value of William's life and the permanent pain caused by his murder. My son deserved to grow, to live, and to live out his future. And I will spend the rest of my life loving him, missing him, and carrying him with me. Thank you.